In this video, we will introduce the prep about how to pass the API 571 Corrosion and Materials Exam in 2026. What is the API 571 certification? Detailed overview of the API 571 exam structure. API 571 exam eligibility. Core knowledge areas. Best study strategy to prepare for the API 571 Corrosion and Materials Exam. 1. Cooling water corrosion of exchanger tubes is typically increased by A. Increasing the passivation layer. B. Decreasing the process temperature. C. Increasing the oxygen content. D. Decreasing the cooling water outlet temperature. 2. Which of the following is the main concern for the potential of brittle fracture in typical process service? A. Startup and shutdown of equipment. B. Overpressure during abnormal operation. C. Abnormal, transient stresses on typical process piping. D. Cyclic or intermittent services. 3. Which of the following inspection methods should primarily be used to identify naphthenic acid corrosion, NAC, in a piping system? A. Radiographic testing followed by ultrasonic measurements. B. Angle beam ultrasonic testing. C. Radiographic testing followed by angle beam ultrasonic testing. D. Eddy current testing. 4. Which of the following will be most effective in finding sour water corrosion? A. Spot ultrasonic testing. B. Profile radiographic testing. C. Guided wave ultrasonic testing. D. Angle beam ultrasonic testing. 5. Which of the following is most susceptible to chloride stress corrosion cracking? A. Non-stress relieved Admiralty brass U-bends. B. Inadequately heat-treated 1.25 cr 0.5 mo low alloy steel. C. Non-stress relieved 304 stainless steel. D. Non-post-weld heat-treated carbon steel. 6. Which of the following damage mechanisms are most closely related because they occur in similar environments? A. Carburization and metal dusting. B. Oxidation and sulfidation. C. Fuel ash corrosion and flue gas dew point corrosion. D. Carbonate corrosion and carbon dioxide corrosion. 7. Which of the following damage mechanisms is related to steel hardness? A. Stress-oriented hydrogen-induced cracking. B. Sulfide stress corrosion cracking. C. Hydrogen-induced cracking. D. Hydrogen blistering. 8. For exchangers where the cooling water chemistry is poorly maintained, what can be done to improve corrosion resistance? A. Lower the water velocity. B. Increase the tube diameter. C. Upgrade the metallurgy of the exchanger. D. Increase the process side temperature above 212 degrees Fahrenheit, 100 degrees Celsius. 9. To detect wet insulation that might give rise to corrosion under insulation, which non-destructive examination, NDE, technique would be most useful? A. Deep penetrating eddy current. B. Neutron backscatter. C. Spectroscopy. D. Low-intensity X-ray imaging scope. 10. Which of the following is the best description of the surface appearance of metals with chloride stress corrosion cracking? A. Concentric ring, benchmark, cracking. B. Linear cracking along weld heat affected zones. C. Highly branched crazed cracking. D. Linear cracking with few branches extending away from welds. Check the correct answers for each question. Subscribe Passert for more IT exam prep.